Welcome guys to another video of Black Ops 2, and today I'm bringing you something very special. I am here on playing Grief on the Resolution 1295 map, and right off the bat we lose a person, so we're already down 3-4, and you know, I'm not one of those to make something, less of itself, but having one person less in pretty much any multiplayer game or anything like that is a huge disadvantage for it. And as you guys saw, I tried going to check to see if the bank was open, and they did not add the bank, which I think is a good idea. Alright, first to take care of some house cleaning business. I can't wait for the new DLC. Today we got the first glimpse of, I guess, sort of the teaser trailer for it, and man, it looks so epic. They are bringing back the original 4. We don't have to deal with these 4 characters that we originally have. And, everyone knows what I'm talking about. These new characters, they're alright. The 4 are, we just love the original 4 a lot more than the new 4, and I know I'm not the only person who thinks this. I know there's a lot of people out there who want the original 4. Tank, Dempsey, Nikolai. We want all of them. We want them all back, and right now I was AFK from the controller a little bit, and I realized it, and then I was like, what? Okay, this guy's knifing me? Alright. Well, alright guys, if you guys haven't checked it out already, go check it out. I know a few channels have it up already. NGT Zombies does a breakdown. The Naked Ramen has the original video up on his channel right now, and I'll link his description below. And guys, just please go check it out. Please go, if you are a zombie fan, this one will not disappoint whatsoever. You know, basically, we know what we're gonna get in this 4th map. Obviously, the new zombie map that, you know, I don't know, I can't explain it. It's a teaser trailer. They only show about 10-15 seconds snippet of it, and all I could say is there is a giant robot. Now, speaking of giant robots, a lot of people stated, that Nikolai, or not Nikolai, that Dr. Richtofen said, I knew I should have invented an egg-moving robot. Stupid Max Assembly. Now, I want to clear the air that this, I don't think, has anything to do with what the big, huge, giant robot that's about to kill you has anything to do with that. I don't think, I can speculate, and they are bringing the original 3 maps that they dropped and had to begin with in Black Ops 1. Now, they might be bringing back a few other maps. We can't really tell, but from the looks of it, alright, the original video uploaded was Black Ops Call of Duty, or Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies Origins. Now, the reason why this is important is it states that everything has a beginning and everything has an end. Now, we don't know what they mean by this, but they started with Moon, which was the last playable map that any of us got to play, with the original 4 characters. Now, it went from Moon to Shangri-La to Ascension to Kino der Toten to not Der Toten, and then Die Reese. And that progression, are they gonna include those 5 maps plus this new one that will tie this whole thing together? And remember, there was Call of the Dead, but it really didn't have too much to do with the original Easter eggs. And you know, the original Easter eggs were in fact by themselves, and you know, just epically awesome. And you know, it'd be fun to play those original maps on this new on Black Ops 2, you know. It would be a fun thing. I do hope they include those original 5 plus this new one to tie the whole storyline together. But I'm gonna be sad if they really ended at this. I'm gonna be very disappointed, but also, you know, feel accomplished because I have followed all the, you know, Easter eggs, and it's just gonna be one of those bittersweet moments to where I'm gonna feel accomplished, but yet I want more. You know, these set of maps, you know, they're awesome, but you know, one of my big things that I always look for a Treyarch release on Call of Duty is the fact that I could pop in the disc and play a zombie game. And if they end zombies, what are they gonna do to replace it? I mean, zombies is a lot more successful than Spec Ops was, and I think it's gonna be a lot more successful than, you know, their new game mode that they're gonna incorporate now. And you know, to me, I think you know, Treyarch could legitimately do their own game of a zombie game, and you know, I would buy it. I would buy it. I would play it, and I know a lot of people who would do that. You know, maybe not make it the premier Call of Duty. You know, not the next title out, but you know, have Treyarch do it like for $50, $40. I don't know. Even do it full price, $60, and have them, you know, release it, you know, middle of, I guess, Activision or even their year. You know, I wouldn't mind. Just do that. I would play every game. I would play. All it does is have to be like 5, 10 maps, and I would play it. I would pop in the disc, play every single one of those maps, and not complain one bit because I know what I'm getting into, and I would enjoy them. So if you guys haven't already, please go check it out, and you know, you guys will enjoy it if you are a true fledged zombie fan. And to be honest, I can't wait to see if they really end it, to see how they incorporate everything together and tie it basically all together. And I don't know if they're gonna tie in any of these new maps that we've played on Black Ops. I don't know what they're gonna be doing in order for this to tie in, because I think if they leave loose ends, then it really isn't the end. It really, you know, they need to make sure that they cover their full bases, and you know, they need to make sure that they they get it right, even though they have gotten things right. To me, Black Ops 2 just didn't get everything right when it came. Alright guys, so for this next part of the video, other than me fanboying over the Zombies release trailer, I'm going to be talking about the zombie mode, obviously this version of the zombie mode, Grief, and you know, should it be in MLG? Should MLG have a game mode of Grief? And if so, you know, are they gonna choose certain maps? Are they just gonna do, you know, like the original maps? What they're gonna do? I have honestly no idea what they do, and you know, if they do, are they gonna what they need in order for it to do that? But I'll be talking about that. But first off, guys, if you haven't already gone and you know checked out any, if you don't know, we have another I have another YouTube channel with my clan, and you know, we do upload Call of Duty videos, Battlefield videos, pretty much any first person shooter videos that is that I get, that our clan members get. You know, it is our clan channel, and if you guys would check out, go over there and check out the videos over there. Um, I try to not overlap videos. I haven't overlapped videos, but I will overlap a few videos that that would obviously get recently. I'm gonna overlap some videos because Noob to Pro is gonna be over there, and if you guys want to check out the new Noob to Pro, I obviously uploaded that today, but go check it out. I'll leave a link in the description, and please check it out. The clan channel is called Loco Clan 915 LOCOCLAN 915. Go check it out, guys. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys to go check it out, and please enjoy, and please, if you guys can check it out and pretty much do what you need to do over there, and and if you are checking this out on the clan channel, do check out my channel, King Aragon Loco. Same thing, vice versa. But there we go. We got a little more of the housekeeping out of the way, and all right. So let's talk about the other part, the zombie mode grief for MLG. Now MLG, if you guys don't know, it stands for Major League Gaming, and it is the pro version of gaming, and it is basically the only thing out there right now that is a titan when it comes to pro gaming in any circuit. It's one of the few things that help validate video games as, I guess, something that would be legitimate as a professional level, if you say yourself as a pro gamer. First question is, leave a comment in below and tell me what you think. Would you watch pros play the grief mode on MLG? I mean, I would. I think it would be freaking awesome to watch them play. It would be very, very cool, very, very, neat to see them go at it and try to get things done in a very awesome way. Play. And the other thing.
Double points.
The other thing, it would be very, I guess, team orientated, and sorry about that, guys. It accidentally, the recording paused, so sorry about that. That was my fault. Just like anything, there would be pros and cons for it. To play the zombie mode. A lot of people aren't going to be interested, and watch me do this epic fail with this. A lot of people won't watch it just due to the fact it's zombies, because, I think zombies does have a lower fan base than multiplayer does. So, that's going to be something at a disadvantage compared to the MLG players that do play on, I guess, just regular multiplayer. Alright, so I'm going to break it down between the pros and cons, and it's basically just going to be going through what I think are the different pros and cons for having it. And basically I'm going to start off, I'll switch it up. I'll start with the cons first. Some of the cons, a lot of people aren't going to be watching it. A lot of people they're not going to have a they're not going to have a fan base like they used to. they're not gonna have as much of a fan base as they normally would the regular MLG version of um, multiplayer. You know, it's not something that a lot of people might tune into, but then again, the zombie fans that are out there would probably tune into it to watch it and enjoy what they do see and what they do watch. Um, you know, I think
Insta-kill.
another con, but also it might be a pro, but to me, I see this more as a con right now, that it would be a bit long to have um, for games, you know, some games I could see lasting to a high round if the pros are good enough and if everything works out in the pros' favor because, you know, zombies is, I would assume, a game of chance, but more than a game of chance, a game of money. And what I mean by that is, you know, it's whoever has the most money at the time. You know, right now I have a lot of money. So right now I have a lot of freedom to do whatever I can. And right now I'm going to use in a bit or right now I'm going to use this money in order to help screw basically the other team. And basically once I help mess up the other team, it's going to be hard for them to recuperate because one guy, as you guys noticed, is using the paralyzer to jump up there, and the only way zombies will get up there is one of 2 points. But these early rounds, it's very easy for, I guess, them to use it, and for him to use the I guess sort of mechanic, and especially with the mechanic of the trample steam, he's at a huge advantage of, you know, being able to hoard off these zombies for quite a bit, and he'll be able to hoard them off for a lot longer if, you know, keeps on staying up there and I don't try ruining his, I guess, game and, you know, making him at a huge disadvantage compared to, or making an even playing field with the rest of us. So I think it would be long because I could see them, you know, lasting at least to round 25. If anything, I could see them, you know, going all the way, maybe even to round 30, round 40. You know, that's going to be a, a lot, a hell of a long gameplay for a lot of people to watch. And I think those are the main cons of having this in MLG style gameplay. Now, some of the pros, you know, like I said, I think it would validate zombies as a game mode and help bring a legitimacy to zombie players that we've kind of always wanted, but yet we don't really care about. All right. I think Grief is already set up in a MLG style way of game mode, so it wouldn't be too far of a stretch to do anything to make it accessible for everyone else. To make it something that, you know, they're not gonna have to tweak the game too much in order for it to work. And I think no one team will have an advantage or disadvantage over the others because everyone starts off the same. You know, it's basically a game of luck at as soon as round one. You know, you could try the box 60 times and get the worst guns ever, but a person will go right after you and get the ray gun or the wonder weapon of that map. You know, it's just one of those, it's so random that I think no one will have an advantage or disadvantage. And see, this is what I'm talking about. He's camped up there, has the trample steam, and, you know, I see this, and, you know, I'm kind of disappointed that, you know, he's up there, he's camping, so I have the money to basically ruin his day right now and make him, I guess, rethink about what he's done and make him redo what he's done up there. Alright. But back to what I was saying. No one team will be at an advantage. They're all going to be at the same advantage from start one. Not one player is going to be more advanced than the other. But by round 20, it's going to be very, very different than what would normally be there. Because basically, they're just gonna either learn how to do stuff, learn how not to do stuff. It's just gonna be on how far they progress as a team, and also how off the other team is and how good of a strategy they're at. Because if they have a better strategy and a better gameplay or game style on the map, if they have things set up on lockdown, if they know what they're doing, if everyone knows their assignments, they could progress through the game very, very easily and quickly. And I think it would be, the game mode would be hugely very strategic on the way, the game is played. And, I think, every player would have a certain skill set, a certain way of doing things. And this is what I mean. I'm gonna go up there. I accidentally buy this door and ruin this guy's day. But, on my teammate, I kind of made a dumb decision and screwed my teammate over in the process, and he kind of got mad at me. But, I screwed up. But this is where I go and I kind of try ruining the other teammate, and, it is very successful. And, what I mean by specific skill set, one of the guys is, for protection. And what I mean by this, he has big guns. All of his guns are pack-a-punched. He's there for, like, pretty much to escort. He's basically like the Secret Service. He's basically, or not the Secret, like the Army Rangers, the Army. He's there. He's the big guns. He's there to make sure that no one gets to whoever is the medic at the time. And what I mean by the medic, I'll explain that later. He runs support. I guess his loadout, his perks would be marathon / lightweight, the stamina up perk, because he needs to get around the map. He needs to be able to cover everyone. He needs to be able to move, double tap, so that he could kill enough zombies, have enough, make sure all his bullets count and is most effective. Have that sleight of hand, have that speed cola ready to reload fast and get on top of everything. And monkeys get zombies away from him, get zombies as much time as he needs. And then obviously Juggernaut. Juggernaut's going to be a key item in any, I guess, player's repertoire, and some maps won't even have Juggernaut. And this is basically the end of the game. All we're going to have to do is make sure the zombies don't kill us, because these guys are pretty much done for the day. And you guys are going to have also medic, jug, monkeys, quick revive, ballistic snipe to make that easier, pack-a-punch. Just shoot the guy and he'll immediately pop up. Stuff like that. And that's what I mean by certain skill sets. They're going to have a certain strategy. And alright guys, hope you guys liked the video. Tell me what you think. Tell me what your take is on it. Would you watch MLG version style of Grief? Let me know. Thanks guys. Remember, go check out the other channel that I was telling you about, Loco Clan 915, and also if it's not, I'm gonna leave a description, or I'll use I'll actually put the real one, the extension in the thing. And if you guys are checking this out on the Loco channel, come check out my channel, King Aragon 915. Thanks guys. Till next time, basically. Peace out, King.